So when we talk about present participle, we just learn about the form. We can say we just form present participle by adding ing to the verb, right? Example like walk, we just add ing, we just get walking. Okay, move plus ing, we just got like moving in here. So this one is just show about present participle. So past participle are formed by adding ed to the verb. Okay, are formed by adding ed to the verb. All right. For example, like walk, you see, we just plus ed, we just got walk, right? Move, we got add ed, we just got moved. Okay, but what we can say move in here, it just have already e, right? So you just add d, or we can say like you just leave out e and add ed, it's fine. So this is just briefly to remind everyone in here, but I think it's not quite new for everyone here, right? But I just want to alert and let you aware of this one. Okay, if a verb ends in e, just drop the e before adding ed in here. All right. So it's just one thing that just remind. Okay, sometimes the participle of the verb can be used as an adjective. Okay, participle will be function as adverb or adjective in case it if not joined by to be and is a was or verb. For example, workers move storage HD. So which one? So move in here, it just what? It just function as adjective. Move store, right? The ant must move to an expanded nest. So expanded nest is an adjective to modify what? To modify nest. Okay, this one we can say move is a verb, but store age. So star if S1 is adjective modified to age. You got it? So I just clarify here. So in here we can say when it's not followed by to be, it will be acts as an adjective and it will be modified noun, modified to noun here, right? Sorry. Okay. So participle can be used to three different action in here. We can say to talk about two action happening at the same time, two action that happen one after another, two action that happen one because of the other, because of that this thing happen. All right. So the first one we just use present simple tense. Okay, it's just not new for you, this one. I think you learn about present simple many times already, right? Let's go. So this part we can say about adverb of frequencies come before the main verb but after the verb to be. So it just come okay, before the main verb, but after the verb to be. All right, before the main verb and after the verb to be. You can see the example here. Okay, we hardly ever go out. So which one is the adverb of frequency? Hardly ever. All right, and which one is the main verb? Is go. So this one is just allocated or located before the main verb. She frequently forgets what she's doing. So which one is the adverb of frequency? Just frequent. Frequently. And forget is the main verb in here. And the next one, we don't usually eat fish. So usually is the adverb of frequency and it is the main verb. Alright, so it's just located before the main verb, or placed before the main verb. I rarely see Peter this day. I rarely see Peter this day. So which one is the adverb of frequency? It's rare. So see is the main verb in here. We are seldom at home in the evening. So seldom is the adverb of frequency. Any main verb in here? No. So in this sentence, main verb is to be, right? So adverb of frequency placed after the verb to be in here. Is he normally so bad-tempered? So normally is the adverb of frequency, and is verb to be, right? Okay, so bad temper. I hope that you understand what the word bad temper. Angry, like crazy, no reason, some part in here, right? Bad temper, bad mood. We can say bad mood or bad feeling. Keep complaining all the time. You can see. So okay, just in short one, to remember this one, we can say all of the adverb of frequency come before the main verb, but after the verb to be, right? In short one, this one. Okay, let's move. If you have some questions, you can ask in the comment or some part. We can discuss further, all right? Okay, sometimes, usually, occasionally. Okay, three of them are also the adverb of frequency, which can come at the beginning or at the end of a sentence. So, exceptional for the three of them in here, that can come at the beginning or at the end of a sentence. Example. Okay, sometimes we play cards. You see, sometimes it's at the beginning of the sentence. Sometimes we play cards. We play cards. The other, okay, we go to the cinema occasionally. Okay, we go to the cinema occasionally. So occasionally is one of the adverb of frequency. In here you can place at the end, or you can also use it at the beginning of the sentence here, right? Sometimes the same. You also can use it at the end of the sentence in here. That's what I usually. All right. You can use like sometimes we play cards. We play cards sometimes. Okay, we go to the cinema. We go to the cinema occasionally we go to the cinema occasionally, or occasionally we go to the cinema. So in short one, we can say all of them can be at the beginning or at the end of a sentence is okay. The other adverb of frequency don't usually move in this way or in the same way in here. Example like always I have tea in the morning. So you cannot use like this one. I want. You cannot move it like always I, but I always have tea in the morning is the correct one, but you cannot use in this way, all right? Okay, you cannot. You cannot use in this way. Okay, so except only three, sometimes, usually, and occasionally. There can be shifting at the beginning of the sentence or even at the end of the sentence. It's fine, right? Okay, good, thank you. Just move to the next one. Okay, so we will go and talk about the expression about habit. For the second one, we will just move to present continuous tense, all right? That will be used to, can be used to talk about the habit as well. Okay, let's go and see. The present continuous tense can be used to express a habit which happened often and perhaps unexpectedly. Often or perhaps unexpectedly. It happens more than usual. All right. Example. I like Peter. He's always smiling. All right. He's always smiling. Okay. So in here, special case, we can say like you can see like the adverb of frequency in the present continuous, the talk about the habit that happen often or perhaps unexpectedly. Okay, so he is in the progress, in the habit of smiling. Keep talking and smiling in here. Okay, she's always giving people presents. All right, so here you can see, right? They just talk about the habit. All right. However, there is often an element of criticism with the structures. Compare sentences said by a teacher. For example, Petro always asked. So this one is just in the present simple. So Petro always asks questions in class. So the teacher mentioned this one just about fact. Petro is always asking questions in class. This annoys the teacher. We can say, like, the way that he asks is not a fact, it's not a habit, but we can say like it's just a habit, but it's just the way that really annoy. Okay, keep asking about that. Okay, just annoying ways there. Okay, it might be strange, but this is you also can use it to talk about the habit in here. Okay, so that's all about present continuous in here. Let's move to one more thing that you also can use it to talk about will and would. All right. Okay, will and would express typical behavior. They describe both pleasant and unpleasant habits. Okay. So remember this one. Okay, it can be described both pleasant and unpleasant habit. For example, he'll sit in his chair for hours on end. Okay, so you see what? He'll mean he will sit in his chair for hours on end. Is it positive or negative? Pleasant or unpleasant in here? The other one. She'd spend all day long gossiping with the neighbor. You know gossiping? Gossip? Like talking behind, talking about other people's story, all right? Even they are good or bad, but they keep talking, chit-chatting about it. Okay, so the first one, is it pleasant or unpleasant? Maybe unpleasant for this, but pleasant for this thing she like. But this one may be positive result. This one is a negative result. Gossip is not good. All right. Okay. Just keep noting. Notice with this one, would cannot be used to express a state. Okay. Cannot just to talk about the state in here. Example. He live in a large house. Okay. So you cannot use this one. He live in a large house. Okay, next. About will and would when the contracted and stress express an annoying habit. Okay, so when it just deconstructed a useful form and stress express an annoying habit. It's not a good habit in here. Examples. He will come into the house with his muddy boots on. You got it? So when will just write in full form in here, it will express about the annoying habit. Okay, not take it out, but just put it on and walk across the house or something in here. So it will show that part. So when you use it in the contracted form, like apostrophe double L, it will show the pleasant or unpleasant habit or something. But the thing that can be show about the positive or good habit there. But will, when it deconstructed, it will express about annoying habit in here. You see, like it's a bad habit. Come into the house with what? With muddy boots. I mean, the thing with the dirty boots, and then you just walk around in here. All right. Okay. She would make us wash in ice cold water. You got it? So would, when would is deconstructed and just stressed, she would make us wash in ice cold water. So you got it? So this one is just the thing that just annoying habit. Okay, something there and something in here. It will describe something there. Okay, so to remember this one, we can say when will and would contracted, it will show something about pleasant or unpleasant thing. But when it just contracted and stress, the meaning will show us about annoying habit. All right. Can I move?